Hello, all, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love company spread for all of my Virgos out there. So this is a love company spread for all of my Virgos out there for the week of November 4th into the 9th. So without any further ado, let's jump in and see what the cards have to say. Okay. Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. What kind of love is coming towards my Virgos during the week of November 4th into the 9th? What kind of love is coming towards my Virgos during the week of November 4th to the 9th? Show me cards that I need to see. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. Okay, so my Virgos, there's a lot going on here. So first off the bat, we got this potentially younger fire sign individual with the younger or younger at heart. Okay, I want to clarify that. Either it could be a younger or younger at heart fire sign individual dealing with some exploratory energy here. So very, very exploratory, very curious. So this fire sign individual is a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo. Okay, now this is you were dealing with a third-party broken heart situation with this individual, okay? All right, they're coming back around again. All right, I kind of gave it away, but you know, you're going to kind of get the gist of it anyway. So this is a person that you have already dealt with, okay? And they were in the end. There was a third-party situation involved here with this person, okay? Now there's this sense of regret, kind of crying over spilled milk, like damn, you know. You never know how good you got it till it's going, that type of thing. So there's that kind of dealing with that, you know. And you know, this younger fire sign individual or younger at heart fire sign individual kind of thought that the grass was greener on the other side. Okay, now they kind of like crying in regret that damn, it kind of wasn't, because there was a third party situation that was involved here. And they're kind of at this inflection point here. Kind of stuck. Okay? They're kind of in this stuck situation. Can't move this way, can't move that way. And the reason I said you are aware of this situation is because you have the Judgment card, which is the relationship card here. The X card here. So there was a relationship that you had with this younger fire sign individual. They brought a third party involved here. And now they're kind of like, I fucked up. All right? And they're regretful and remorseful about it. And they're kind of like at this point where they're kind of stuck right now. They can't move forward. They can't move backwards. They're kind of like, you know, they just don't know what to do with themselves. Because they realize, they pretty much realize they pretty much fucked up pretty bad with you. However, they're kind of defensive about it. They're a little bit defensive about it. Kind of like, you know, well, you know, maybe using the excuse of like, well, I'm young and, you know, I didn't know any better, you know, or everybody makes mistakes. I'm sorry, you know, that kind of thing. So that's what's kind of going on with that. They're kind of pouting and pouting, boo-hoo, and oh, I'm so sorry, you know, that type of shit, right? Instead of just owning what they did, they kind of got the whole sad droopy face about it and trying to make you feel guilty about you not kind of taking them back. All right, so that's what's going on with that. I need to go no further. Then you have this water sign individual, Queen of Cups individual, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, and they're down to be you know, devoted, loyal to you, and they feel like their hands are being tied behind their back, trying to pursue something with you because you're not being receptive of what they're offering. So they feel like they're kind of like, damn, what can I do to get this person's attention? What can I do here? So you got this Four of Cups here that they're offering a cup of love to you. They say, here's my cup of love. I'm offering it to you. And you're like, nah, I'm not interested. I'm not really into it. And in the sense is that because of what happened with this fire sign individual, kind of left you a little bitter. got a little bit of bitter taste in your mouth, all right? So you're really not really looking to jump into another relationship just yet. Not to mention the fact you got this individual that's knocking on the door again, trying to guilt trip you into taking them back. So you're just kind of like in the mood. You're not in the mood to kind of be dealing with a new love right now, because you're kind of dealing with this nonsensical energy here from this fire sign individual. So you're kind of really not interested. And as a result of that, this water sign individual is feeling a little bit like, damn, you got me. I'm not like this person. You're mistaking me for this individual. You know what I mean? That's kind of like what's going on with that. So with that being said, what kind of strengths are my Virgo is going to be dealing with? What kind of strengths are my Virgo is going to be dealing with? What kind of strengths are my Virgo is going to be dealing with during the week of November 4th to the 9th? What kind of strengths are my Virgo is going to be dealing with? What kind of strengths are you going to be dealing with my Virgos? What kind of strengths are you going to be dealing with my Virgos? What kind of strengths are you going to be dealing with? Well, I can't say I'm not surprised. I cannot say I am not surprised. So, my Virgos, the Moon card, deception. You have dealt, again, these are all your strengths. These are your strengths, okay? The reason why this Moon card is so important is because you've dealt with deception from this fire sign individual. You dealt with the deception. You recognize it, okay? You know what it feels like. And I'm glad to see that you're not having it either. You're not going to be bamboozled. You're not going to be tricked or guilt tripped into taking someone back that hurt you and now trying to do the boo-hoo face, trying to get you to feel guilty, guilt trip you into taking them back, okay? You pretty much armored yourself against that type of bullshit nonsense, all right? So with that being said, you have the potential to have some fillers out there. You got your eye on other individuals. It probably just so happens that the water sign individual that's kind of feeling like their hands are tied behind the back isn't one of those individuals that you're kind of waiting to come to see the ships come over, waiting for your ships to come in. You're not really, like I said before, you're not really in a mood to deal with any of this nonsensical nonsense right now. However, if something comes over the horizon that you kind of had your eye on at one point or the other, if that comes over the horizon, then you'll be interested. You feel me? So, in other words, you're not interested in this bullshit right here. You're kind of interested in what's going on out there, And if that comes to purview, all of a sudden your renewal, your interest will get sparked again. It's just keeping it real. That's what's going on here. All right. In addition, here we got the Two of Swords. So you're kind of like at this inflection point. You're just kind of like waiting. That's pretty much exemplified by the Hangman here. Right now the brakes are on. Right now you got your foot on the brakes. All right. So in other words, you're sitting in the car and you got your foot on the brake. The car's in drive, and the car's in drive. Okay, the car is definitely in drive, but you got your foot on the brake. All right. And so right now, everyone can have the illusion, oh, wow, you're not going anywhere. You're kind of standing still. The car is off. You're not moving. But you know what you're doing. The ignition's on. The car is running, but your foot's on the brake, all right? As soon as you see something that you're interested in, that foot's going to come off that brake and go on that gas. You're going to zoom towards that thing that you're interested in. Is right now your foot is on the brake here. You're not moving because there's nothing that's interest to you, and you're kind of dealing with bullshit. But as soon as something comes over the horizon that you're interested in, you'll take your foot off that brake and put your foot on the accelerator and move towards your desires and your wishes. Okay? So I just want you to know that's what's going on right now. By no means does that mean that you're just like out of the game, got the car and parked, and the keys is up on top of the adjuster, and like, fuck it, I ain't get, it's not like that at all. All right. So with that being said, also, there's this Justice card, the revelation of truth here. You're looking for somebody to be straight up, to be truthful. You're not looking for any kind of bullshit, any kind of nonsense. You're looking for someone that's going to be straight up about what their intentions are. Okay. In addition, here we have the Chariot card, which means that as I've said, you are, the car analogy once again, you're in control. You're going to steer this thing and drive this thing and back this thing up and accelerate or stop according to what you want to do. You're in the driver's seat here. You're directing this thing to go the way that you want it to go. In other words, you're in charge. Now, with all that being said, if something were, in your opinion, to be worth fighting for, you would stand up and you would fight for something that you believe would have your that you would be interested in. Because at the end of the day, this is what you really want. You want the sun car. You want to be happy. You want to be happy. Okay? That's what this all really comes down to. You want to be happy at the end of the day. And that's why right now you're like, I'm not interested in anything. I'm not interested in this, and this is knucklehead nonsense. I'm not interested in anything. But you are, you got your eyes wide open while you're saying that. You feel me? So that's what's going on, because you want to be happy. So with that being said, let's see what type of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this situation. What type of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this situation? What kind of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this situation? What type of things from your past that could potentially affect the outcome of these situations? Here we go. Well, Chariot card, as I said, you got control. If something were to prevent you from having control of your own destiny, then you're like, fucking, I'm done. All right, that's what's going on, straight up. Also, in the past, maybe you were a little bit shy, hesitant about getting in there, telling people how it is. Not anymore. You got the Knight of Swords. You will tell someone quick, fast, and in a hurry. You'll cut them at the quick to let them know exactly how you feel, exactly how much non-drama you're willing to deal with, and that's it, okay? Again, because I said before, you've kind of been through this before. That's why I feel sorry for that fire sign individual when they do come creeping back into the situation, because they're going to get the business straight up. You're going to tell them straight up how you feel, what you think. It's going to be aggravating, but you're going to really give them the business, okay? And that's how that's going to be. Finally, here we have that, because equal give and take here. So you're looking for something with an even give and take. Before, that was not something that you even was on your radar consideration, but now it kind of sort of is. It's kind of like a requirement. You want an equal give and take here. So that being said, before I shut this thing down, let me see what additional information Spirit wants to give me before I shut this thing down. What additional information the Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information the Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down? Some cards I need to see here. Ooh, there we go. That's a keeper. All right. How appropriate. Surface. That was your Uncle Adonis always like says with surface. Here we go. There's the face that people show you. And then there are the way that people actually are. There's only two reasons, in my experience, that this happens. One, there is a nefariousness to a person pretending to be something that they're not. They're trying to be deceitful, trying to deceive, okay? Which probably is the case with this potentially younger or young at heart fire sign individual, was kind of putting on this face, okay? Thought they were one way. Went out there, grass wasn't greener, came back in, okay? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. That type of shit's going on right now. And you're like, so, again, that was that surface face they put on, okay? That was that deceptive face. Now, the other reason a person may be, which is not the case with this particular situation, is a person is kind of not deceptive. They're not showing their true faces because of a lack of confidence. They lack confidence, and especially when we're younger. I mean, when I was younger, I was, you know, always, because of what I was going through in my personal life, I was always trying to put forth the best forward face and all this kind of shit. It was so I was trying to be something that I wasn't. I wasn't feeling. It wasn't because I was trying to be nefarious. It's because I was hurt and fucked up on the inside. So I really was just trying to project a certain amount of a certain amount of confidence that I really kind of didn't possess. And so that was because I felt less than. You know what I mean? So there again, those are the two reasons why. In addition here to that, okay, we also have the renewal here, okay, which means you need something new. You need something fresh. You need something that's going to give you that spark that you need in your life. That sense of uh, uh, that sense of completion here. And right now, you know, with all the deceptive nonsense going on and stuff like that, like I said, you got your foot on the brake. Because you want some of that, you want some of that new energy. None of that new energy, okay?